Hello dear students, how are you? In this video, I will talk about political science questions for class 12, objective type questions. Now, recently some students, viewers demanded that please come out, dear sir, with those questions, political science objective questions. And I tell you honestly that these questions are not like only MCQs. Now, this is a myth. I have to tell you, if you go through previous year questions, 2020 political science objective questions, these are objective questions, not only MCQs. So don't make this error. If it comes, it may be like CBSE changing its policy. But previous year questions, there is a lot of varieties in asking objective type questions. And the level is not, if I am not saying civil services, matching the level of civil services or state civil services, but somewhere pattern is the same, if in my opinion. Pattern looks somewhere same. And in political science objective questions, the focus is not only on factual information, because CBSE wants to test, it wants to see whether the student has the right concept or not, whether he or she has any confusion. If there's any confusion, then of course that student will fail to score marks in objective type questions. Step 1, to solve objective type questions, always go through your NCERT textbook first. Use your reference book, read your reference books, good reference books, whatever you think. But first you should read thoroughly, line by line, your NCERT book. And don't rely on notes only. See, notes you can cover subjective type questions, some objective questions also, but there is no alternative that can replace completely NCERT textbook. Here students' own efforts will make the difference. And the thing is about objective type questions, there is direct evaluation. What I mean to say, whether you get marks or you don't get marks. There is no nothing like, okay, while evaluating or measuring the student's performance, one can use that okay, give him 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 4. Here, whether you get 1 out of 1 or you get 0 out of 1. So be very careful about this thing. So now I will try to analyze previous year political science objective type questions for class 12. So see the questions, how these questions are asked. Now question number 3, I am telling you, identify any two fields in which the Soviet Union lagged behind the West. Now this is one mark question, not MCQ. They are directly testing your knowledge here, that whether you know that or not. USSR, where did it lag behind, or where did it lack the basic infrastructure? So if you have not read the chapter thoroughly, you will find it tough to answer this question. Now the next question is, which one of the following was not a consequence of disintegration of the USSR? Again, option A, many new states emerged. B, Russia emerged as a new superpower. Power relations in world politics changed. That is option C. Option D, the capitalist system emerged as a winner. Now they are asking which was not a consequence of disintegration of the USSR. Sometimes students, while trying to attempt the answer quickly, they forget to read the question carefully and they think, okay, which one of the following was a consequence of disintegration of the USSR? But the question was not a consequences of the disintegration of the USSR. So if you have not read, if you don't have the concept, here again you will pick up the wrong option. Now that is MCQ. So that is part of objective type questions. Now you will see further there are many types of objective questions asked. Now fill in the blanks. Complete the following sentence in a meaningful way. The Second World War ended when the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of dash and dash. Now you have to fill. If you know the 2 cities, you can fill here, which were devastated by nuclear bomb attacks of USA. By USA, that attack which happened on 2 Japanese cities. You have to name them here. Or there is an alternative also. The Russian Revolution of 1917 was inspired by the ideals of dash as opposed to capitalism and the need for an dash society. Now if you have not read the chapter again, if you have missed those 2 important facts, then again you will draw a blank or a 0 here. So please be very careful. Now next question, that is also very interesting. What does the circle shown in the ASEAN flag symbolize? Now see, flag. Now this is not MCQ and you do not sometimes focus on flags. But if you are talking about regional cooperation groups like SAARC, ASEAN, European Union, I mean to say, so there you have to see the flag. And then what is the meaning of that circle? So now see, this is tricky question. Now if you miss this, then you are not going to get any marks here. And it can be harmful, damaging for those students who aspire to score more than 95, 97. So if you have to score very well, you have to take care of objectives. And political science objectives are different from history paper objectives in my opinion. If we go through the previous year questions, political science objective questions are also testing your concept, your aptitude for political science. They are testing not only facts, but they are trying to twist the facts sometimes. You will see further in next political science questions. So you have to read your textbook thoroughly, not only reading but also trying to understand the context and the important points which can be asked in exam. Now the next question. Choose the correct option that was significantly contributed in the process of globalization. Option A, fear of war. Option B, security threats. Option C, advancement of technology. Option D, advancement of the United Nations. Now that is MCQ, but not all questions are MCQ. Now see the different type of objective questions here. Correct and rewrite the following statement in your answer book. India signed and ratified the Kyoto Protocol in 2002 and was compelled to meet the requirements of the Kyoto Protocol because the emission of greenhouse gases in India was not significant. Now if you don't understand, if you have not read this statement, you don't know what was the truth, what really actually happened, what was Kyoto Protocol and what happened with India, then you cannot rewrite this sentence correctly. So if you don't know, then of course you are going to lose your mark here once again. Now question number 10. In your opinion, which one of the following is better for India and why? Working against the hegemon or working with the hegemon? Again, listen to the question. Working against the hegemon or working with the hegemon? What is best for India? Now you have to understand first what is hegemony or hegemon and then what is best for India. Now you are going to answer here as like you have to analyze it yourself. Now that is testing your creativity. It's the ability to solve the problem. So this is very good question. Again, one more question. There is explain the main objective of the United Nations. Again, listen to the questions. Question, explain the main objective of the United Nations. Now, see, here 1 mark question and they are asking you to explain the main objective. Now you will start writing 1 page. No, that is not required. It is only 1 mark question. So don't exceed maximum two lines, that is suffice. But you have to mention, explaining it also, what is the main objective of the UN. If you don't know, then you cannot score marks. So political science overall objective questions are not only factual but also conceptual testing your ability to think. That is also testing your ability to whether you can do problem solving, creativity, or anything. So you should know thoroughly world politics. If not thoroughly, but yes, know your textbook thoroughly. That is also only world politics. There are questions also from Indian politics. So don't underestimate objective questions. If you want to score very good marks, it can be also highly productive. If you know all the objective type questions, your score can go very high. And if you neglect this part, then yes, it can decline, it can fall down dramatically. So please, I'm not telling you to get demotivated. Please just take care, be cautious about this exam strategy. This is about your career. So okay, now please like my video, share my video, subscribe my video. Please give your suggestions in my comment section, where you can demand more videos like this. Whatever you want, your preference, I will take care of. So I will make videos on that topic. So other things like there is also a blog I am writing, that is myinswingers.blogspot.com. You can also visit that site. History, political science notes class 12 are given there. You can read and give your feedbacks even there. I hope you liked my video. Please comment, please share your suggestions with me. Thanks for watching my video.